Hi, Kindergarten 1. How are you today? I hope you are all fine. Meet again with Miss Irene today. Friends, Miss Irene wants to ask you, do you still remember what we learned last meeting? Yes, we learned about living thing and non-living thing. Now, and today we are going to talk more and find out more about non-living thing. Can anybody tell me what non-living thing is? Is non-living thing something alive or not alive? Yeah, non-living thing is something that is not alive. So, if it is not alive, do you think it needs food? Do you think it can grow up? Do you think it can have a baby? Yeah, non-living thing cannot do all of those things. Okay, now have you prepared some non-living thing that we need today? Today, we are going to need a bowl and then a glass with the water in it, or maybe you can use your cup, and then a pencil, a paper, a balloon, and also a small ice cube. Okay, now I want you to take your cup with the water in it. Now I want you to see the water inside it. Do you think the water has color? Miss Irene's water doesn't have any color. What about if we touch it? Do you want to try to touch it? Let's touch it. Oh, do you want to try to put all of your hand inside it? Let's try. What happened to your hand after you put your hand inside the water? Miss Irene's hand becomes wet. What about yours? Okay, now let's see about the shape. Do you think the water has shape? Oh, look, the shape of Miss Irene's water look like the shape of the cup that I use right now. What about yours? Does your water also look like the shape of the cup? Okay, now what if we put it to the bowl? What will happen? Will the shape still look like the glass? Let's see. Look, Miss Irene's water changed into like a bowl. Before, the shape looks like the glass, but now when I pour it to the bowl, the shape of my water changes into like a bowl. What about yours? Does your water also change the shape when you pour it to the bowl? Oh, it's changing. What does it change into? Okay, great. So, we call water as something liquid. Can you repeat after me? Yes, it's liquid. Okay. Now, do you think something liquid is only water? What about your milk? Or maybe syrup? Look, I make syrup here. Hmm. I bet that this is so sweet. Hmm. Do you think the syrup is liquid like water before? Now I want to try to put my syrup here. Does it change its shape like the water before? So do you think the syrup is also liquid? What about if you drink milk? Is your milk also liquid? Maybe today you can ask your mom, Mom, I want to drink milk from my glass. And then you can see the shape of your milk. And then the next day, maybe you can ask your mom, Mom, I want to drink milk from my bottle. And then you also can see the shape of your milk inside the bottle. Now, after water, I want you to take your pencil. Okay, now I want you to take a look at the pencil. Hmm, what is the color of your pencil? Miss Irene's pencil is brown. What about yours? Okay, after looking at the color, what about the shape? Look, this is the shape of my pencil. What about yours? Do you have the same shape as my pencil? Now, what if we put it to the empty cup? Will the shape change? Let's see. Take your cup and then try to put it to the glass. Does your pencil change its shape? Miss Irene's pencil doesn't change its shape. It still looks like this, like before. Okay, so now what about if we take our book or our paper? Now I want you to see and take a look at your book or your paper. Does your paper or your book have any color? Miss Irene's paper is white. What about yours? And then maybe we can try to rub it. Rub. What do you feel it? Is it soft? Is it rough? Okay, now what about the shape of your book or your paper? My paper shape is rectangle. What about yours? Okay, now what if we put our paper or our book inside the glass or the bowl? Will it change the shape like the water before? Let's see. Take your empty cup and then try to put the paper. Does it change its shape? Okay. So, paper and pencil don't change its shape when we put it to the glass. We call this something solid. Can you repeat after me? Solid. Okay, great. Okay, now let's take the balloon. Now I want you to take a look at it again. What is the color of your balloon? My balloon is blue. What about yours? And then after that, maybe you can try to stretch it. Can you stretch your balloon? Yes. Miss Irene also can stretch my balloon. And then I want to make my balloon bigger. What should I do? You are correct. We have to blow it. Okay, let's blow the balloon together. Let's start. Look, my balloon becomes bigger after I blow it. Why do you think after we blow it, the balloon becomes bigger? Is there something inside the balloon? I don't see anything inside the balloon. Oh yeah, inside the balloon is air. Oh, how do we know that inside the balloon is air? Now, let's try to open the balloon slowly. Okay, and put your other hands in front of this part. What do you feel? Miss Irene feels something like wind blow my hand. Yeah, when we blow the balloon, we give air to the balloon. Like this. Inside the balloon, there is air that we give when we blow it. So, the air inside the balloon, we call it as gas. Can you repeat after me? Yes, air is something gas. Okay, good job everyone. Now, Miss Irene wants to ask you, is something solid? We have learned about solid, right? Is something solid is always solid? Can something solid change its shape? Yeah, there's something solid that can change its shape. Now, I want you to take your ice cube. Here is Miss Irene's ice cube. Now, let's try to touch the ice cube. What do you feel when you touch it? Miss Irene feels cold. Do you feel cold? Oh, after I touch my ice cube, my hands become wet. Does your hands become wet also? Yes, your hand becomes wet too. Now I want you to take a look one more time at the ice cube. What do you think the ice cube is? Do you think the ice cube is solid, liquid, or gas? Oh, ice cube is something solid. Good job, everyone. Now, I want you to put your ice cube to the bowl and then let it for a while. While we let it, let's take a look at it. Will it change its shape? Now, let's wait for a while. We can see whether the ice cube is changing or not. Is your ice cube changing, friends? After you wait for a while, what happened to your ice cube? My ice cube is gone. Where does it go? Oh, yes, the ice cube is actually not gone, but it's changing its shape. Okay, now what do you see in your pool right now? For me, I see a little of water. What about you? Do you think the ice cube changed into water? Wow, so cool, right? The ice cube can change into water. Wow. All right. We have played with water, and then we have played with our pencil and book, and also with balloon. And then the last one we have played with ice cube. Wow, I have so much fun with you friends. Do you have fun too? I hope you also have fun. I think that's all for today, and we will meet again in the next meeting. Okay? Bye bye. See you in the next meeting.